Open Range stars Kevin Costner and The Godfather's Robert Duvall. With a decorated Hollywood career spanning over 4 decades, Kevin Costner is one of the entertainment industry's most illustrious stars, having conquered both the big and small screen throughout his enduring tenure. In 2003, Costner helmed the critically acclaimed revisionist Western Open Range, appearing alongside famous faces like Robert Duvall and Annette Bening in the captivating film that chronicles the violent range war that took place between a seasoned free-grazing herder and a ruthless cattle baron in 1882 Montana. The chemistry between Costner and his fellow acting greats helped make Open Range both a critical and commercial knockout, as the Western went on to gross over $68 million at the box office while earning a commendable 79% Rotten Tomatoes score and 84% popcorn meter from fans. Open Range further highlighted Costner's overwhelming talents as a performer and his skills as a storyteller and director. Duvall's brilliant portrayal earned rave reviews from the late and beloved critic Roger Ebert. Kevin Costner and Robert Duvall make Western movie magic. Academy Award winner Kevin Costner further cemented his reputation by starring in and directing The Western Open Range, an adaptation of the Lauren Payne romance novel that boasts a sensational cast of cinema greats, including Robert Duvall, Annette Bening, and Michael Gambon. Set in Montana in 1882, the rousing picture follows veteran Open Range cattleman boss Spearman Duvall as he embarks upon a mission for revenge with his loyal cowhand Charlie Waite Costner, after one of his crew members is brutally murdered by a ruthless adversary. Gambon appears as the violent and hostile Denton Baxter, an affluent rancher who controls the local town of Harmonville and detests Open Rangers for encroaching on his territory to feed their herds. He ends up locking horns with Spearman and painting a massive target on his back after one of his men shoots and kills the cattleman's trusted hired hand, Mose Abraham Benruby, leading to an epic showdown between the opposing sides that forces the locals to finally take a stand against the oppressive Baxter. Open Range becomes a major cinematic triumph. Kevin Costner had been a fan of Lauren Payne's novels and sought to bring one of the stories to life, setting his sights on his 1990 hit The Open Range Men. Robert Duvall was Costner's first and only choice to headline the adaptation, and he later revealed that if he had turned down the role, he likely wouldn't have created the film at all. Luckily, Duvall quickly accepted the role and devoted himself to the project. Screenwriter Craig Storper wanted to make a Western that depicted the evolution of violence in the West, adding, "These characters don't seek violence, but the notion that it's sometimes necessary." Open Range premiered on August 15, 2003, and swiftly garnered widespread praise from critics and fans, grossing over $68 million against its $22 million budget while becoming yet another triumph for Costner, with many lauding his extraordinary chemistry with Duvall and his keen directorial eye. The immersive realism and thrilling shootout scenes were also singled out, as were the powerhouse performances of its seasoned ensemble cast and carefully crafted screenplay. Like many of his prestigious peers, famed Chicago Sun-Times writer Roger Ebert was thoroughly impressed by the sweeping Western and awarded the film 3.5 stars out of 4, calling Open Range an imperfect but deeply involving and beautifully made Western. In his glowing review, Ebert appreciated the unexpected romance between Costner and Annette Bening and his efforts to make Charlie more complex as he battles his killer instincts and loyalty to Spearman. However, he ultimately commended Duvall for truly elevating the picture. As for Duvall, here is an actor. He embodies boss values rather than having to explain them. His pauses are as fascinating as his actions. His character elevates Open Range from a good cowboy story into the archetypal region where the best Westerns exist.